Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Reinforcements have
Acknowledged.
arrived.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
Reporting.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Reinforcements have
Acknowledged.
arrived.
Awaiting order.
Affirmative.
Vehicle acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Acknowledged. 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 Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Commander, for king and country.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
New construction options. Building.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Indeed.
On my way.
Construction
Yes,
complete.
sir. Affirmative.
New construction options. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Awaiting orders.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. On my way.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Ready and waiting. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Reporting.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Awaiting orders.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Very well.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
Vehicle. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders.
Construction
Ready and
complete.
waiting. Very well.
New construction options. Building.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
Commander. On my way. Indeed. For king and country. Indeed. On my way. For king and
Ready and
country.
agreed. Reporting. Yes, sir.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Construction complete. New construction options. Building.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Construction
Affirmative.
complete.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. On my way. For king and country.
Building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. At once.
Commander. On my way. For king and country.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. At
Insufficient
once.
funds.
At once. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
On hold. Cancel.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Yes, sir.
Commander. Indeed. Indeed. For king and country. On my way. On my way. On my way. For king and country. For king and country. On my way. On my way. Indeed. On my way. Indeed. On my way. Indeed. Indeed. For
Unit
king and
ready.
country.
Vehicle. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building. On hold. Cancel.
Yes, sir. For king and country. On my way. Indeed. On my way.
Awaiting orders.
Construction
Affirmative.
complete.
At once.
Our base is under
Yes, sir.
attack.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
New construction options. Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Building.
Commander. For king and country. Indeed. Commander. Indeed. On my way. Indeed. For king and country. Indeed. For king and country. On my way. Indeed. Indeed. For king and country.
Unit ready.
On my way. Indeed.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir. On my way.
Building.
Vehicle. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Insufficient
Yes,
funds.
sir. Indeed. Commander, for king and on my way.
Construction complete.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Construction options.
Awaiting acknowledged.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. For king and country, indeed. On my way. For king and country. Indeed. For king and country. On my way. For king and country. Indeed.
Unit ready. Building.
On my way. Indeed. On my way.
Building. Construction complete. New construction options. Building.
Yes, sir. Indeed.
Unit
For
ready.
king and country. On my way.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
Commander. Indeed. On my way. Indeed.
Vehicle reporting.
Construction complete. Unit ready. Primary building selected.
Commander. Indeed.
Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Reporting.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Prepared. Building. Unit prepared. Our
Vehicle
base is
acknowledged.
under attack.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Prepared.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit prepared.
Reporting. Yes, sir.
Commander. Indeed. On my way. Indeed.
Building.
Awaiting order. Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Commander. For king and my way.
Building. On hold. Cancel.
Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Indeed. Indeed. For king and country. Indeed.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative.
Building. Building. On hold. Cancel.
Yes, sir. On my way.
Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Construction
Affirmative.
complete.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Building.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Insufficient funds.
Vehicle acknowledged. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative. 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 Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Prepared.
Ready and waiting. Affirmative.
Insufficient funds.
Yes, sir. For king and country. On
Unit
my way.
ready.
Indeed.
Prepared.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit prepared.
Awaiting order. Acknowledged.
Reporting.
Commander. Indeed.
Waiting orders. Affirmative.
Building. Construction complete. Building. Building. Construction complete. Building. Unit ready. Building. Base is under attack. Building.
Awaiting orders.
Construction
Reporting.
complete.
Reporting.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Reporting.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Reporting. Very well. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Vehicle acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Building. Prepare.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Building. Unit prepared. Unit ready.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Building. Construction complete. Building. Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Building. Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Unit ready. Building.
Vehicle reporting.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Unit
No.
ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Reporting.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledge. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledge. Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready. Building. Construction
Reporting.
complete.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Unit ready.
Acknowledge. Acknowledge.
Building.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Acknowledge. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Acknowledge.
Unit ready. Cannot deploy here. Building.
Awaiting orders.
Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Construction complete. Building. Unit ready. Construction complete. Building. Building. Construction complete. Building. Unit ready. Building. Construction complete. Building. Our base is under attack. Construction complete. Unit ready. Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Building. Building. Construction complete. Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Waiting order. Acknowledge. Vehicle reporting.
Construction
Yes,
complete.
sir.
Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Reporting.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting.
Building. Insufficient funds.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Insufficient funds.
Acknowledge. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Indeed. Indeed. Indeed.
Awaiting orders.
Prepare.
Yes, sir.
Vehicle reporting.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Yes, sir.
Unit
For
prepared.
king and country. For king and country.
Prepared.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Unit
Be
prepared.
acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Prepared. Unit prepared.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative. 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 Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative.
Building.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Now affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Yes,
Unit
sir.
lost.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Be
Our base
acknowledged.
is under attack.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Waiting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Preparing.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit
Reporting.
prepared.
Affirmative. Vehicle. Affirmative.
Building.
Awaiting orders.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders.
Construction complete. Preparing. Building. Building. Unit prepared. Construction complete.
Waiting order. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Reporting.
Unit ready.
Vehicle. Acknowledged.
Building. Prepared.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged. 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 Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit prepared.
Yes, sir.
Preparing.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building.
Reporting.
Acknowledged.
Unit prepared. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Vehicle. Reporting.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Knowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Knowledge. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Knowledge. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledge. Acknowledge.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Acknowledge.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledge. Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Vehicle acknowledged. Reporting.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit
Awaiting
ready.
order.
Repair.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Unit repaired.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready. Building.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative. Vehicle reporting.
Building. Our base is under attack. Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
Primary building selected. Unit ready. Building.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Vehicle.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
Yes.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Vehicle. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Waiting order.
Affirmative. Vehicle report.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Reporting. Acknowledged. Waiting order. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Waiting orders. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Vehicle. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged. 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 Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting. Up.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Reporting.
Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Vehicle. Affirmative.
Awaiting order. Acknowledged.
Vehicle. Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Building.
Vehicle report. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Our base
Affirmative.
is under attack.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Building.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready. Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Affirmative.
Unit
Reporting.
lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes,
Unit
sir.
lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative. Ready
Unit
and waiting
lost.
for affirmative.
Building.
At once. Affirmative. Agree. Affirmative. Very well. Yes, sir. Very well. Affirmative. Very well.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged.
Unit
Waiting order at
lost.
once. Very well. Affirmative.
Unit
Very
ready.
well. Agree. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Very well. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Waiting orders.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Reporting.
Acknowledged. Awaiting orders.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative.
Our base is under attack.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting.
Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Affirmative. Reporting.
Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting.
Affirmative.
Waiting orders.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge. 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 Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. 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 Acknowledge.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative. Yes. Acknowledge.
Waiting.
Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirm. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Awaiting
Unit
orders.
ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders.
Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Of course. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged. Reporting.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Awaiting order.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit lost. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit
Reporting.
lost.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Unit
sir.
ready.
Of
Unit
course.
lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit
Very
lost.
well. Agreed. Yes,
Unit
sir. At
lost.
once. Yes, sir.
Unit lost. Building. Our
Vehicle
base
reporting.
is under attack.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Reporting.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready. Unit lost.
Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Awaiting order. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Awaiting
Unit
orders.
lost.
Reporting.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Waiting order.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Vehicle.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Building. Unit lost.
Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Affirmative.
Awaiting.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Acknowledged.
Yes,
Unit
agreed.
lost.
Awaiting orders.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Reporting. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Awaiting
Mission
orders.
accomplished.